Hello vinyl community, how you doing? It's Bill with the Vinyverse. Back finally with another video. Sorry it's been so long. I've been on a little bit of a break to just be with family, take care of family things. Haven't had much time for VC videos or YouTube or even watching or commenting. That's just the way it has been over the past several months. But I'm here today and I wanted to take the liner note challenge that Chris over at Stylus Meets Vinyl put out a few days ago. Chris came up with 4, I guess, prompts for you to follow to do the liner note challenge. So I thought this would be a bit of a quicker video that I could get done when I had the chance. So now is that time. It's good to be back in front of the camera, listening to some music and making a video. I really hope everyone's doing well, and thanks for being here with me. And for anyone new, it's nice to meet you. So yeah, let's take care of this liner note challenge that Chris put out there. So it's 4 prompts, like I said, so not too difficult. And the first one is show an album that has songs written by each a song written by each member of the band on that album. So I thought of a few off the top of my head, and ultimately I decided to show Pink Floyd and their 1969 album Ummagumma. So this album is a double album, and the first 2 sides are live performances from 1969, and then the 3rd and 4th side are songs written by each of the members. So David Gilmour, Roger Waters, Richard Wright, and Nick Mason. So some of these solo or individually written tracks work a little better than the others. But on side 3 you have featuring Richard Wright, and I'll put up a little image right here of the credits. Sisyphus, written by Richard Wright, and it's part 1, part 2, part 3, and part 4. And then it goes into featuring Roger Waters and his couple tracks, Grantchester Meadows and several species of small furry animals gathered together in a cave and grooving with a pit. That crazy Roger Waters. And then side 4 you have the David Gilmour track and also the Nick Mason track. It starts off with The Narrow Way by David Gilmour, and then that's parts 1, 2, and 3. Then it goes into The Grand Vizier's Garden Party by Nick Mason. That's part 1, entrance, part 2, entertainment, and part 3, exit. So that is the answer to number 1. Show an album where each of the members have a writing credit. So there you go. The second one is show an album where each of the members have a lead vocal credit. So I went with the Traveling Wilburys. So this is Traveling Wilburys Volume 1. It came out in 1988. Of course, you have Bob Dylan, Jeff Lynne, Tom Petty, Roy Orbison, and George Harrison supergroup, and they each take a lead vocal on at least one track. It's here, and I'll put up an image of this so you can get a closer look. So yeah, great album from 1988, Traveling Wilburys. They also went under each of the members. Not only did they have a lead vocal, but they took on a Wilbury personality. So Jeff Lynne was Otis Wilbury. George Harrison was Nelson Wilbury. Tom Petty was Charlie T. Jr. Who do we have next? Roy Orbison was Lefty Wilbury. And then Bob Dylan was Lucky Wilbury. So the vocals are credited to those members. So that's number 2. fun album, really good album. So number 3 is show an album with 2 lead vocalists. And here is Supertramp, Crime of the Century. Great album from 1974. My favorite is Supertramp. This is really, really good. And of course you have Roger Hodgson and Richard Davies, both taking lead vocal duties. So it's written here, and I'll put up a picture. So great album, Supertramp, Crime of the Century. So that's number 3. And then finally number 4 is Chris wanted you to show an album where the lead vocalist, was it the lead vocalist? Yeah, I think it was the lead vocalist, wrote all the lyrics of the album. So I had a few in mind, and I ultimately landed on Marbles by Marillion. This is their 2004 release. I think it was the 13th album in their discography. This is a 2021 reissue. The original cover didn't have color here. It had a more natural color, not this red and blue overlay. But really, really great album. And the lyrics are all written by, they have it credited here as Mr. H. So that is Steve Hogarth, the lead singer, and he goes by H, and it's credited as Mr. H on this album. So that's it. That's the liner note challenge by Chris over at Stylist Meets Vinyl. Chris's channel link is down below. I encourage you to all check Chris out. He's really he's got the best smile in the VC. He's he's always smiling, and I like that about Chris. He's got a real upbeat and positive nature about himself. So go check out Chris's channel, and if you feel so inclined, take the liner note challenge. It's pretty easy. And once again, sorry I've been away. I would like to be making more videos. It just hasn't, the opportunity hasn't been there for me to do so. But I still have things I want to do on this channel, and I hope to get to them sooner than later. So fingers crossed that will happen. Thanks again for watching. Hope everyone is doing well. And I hope to get also back to watching more videos and talking with you all in the comments section. So leave me a comment down below if you want to talk about these albums or anything, or take the liner note challenge in the comments. That's fine too. But go check out Chris, and thanks for watching. I'll talk to you all later. Take care. Bye.